Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming, and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Thank you for bearing with me the last couple of episodes with the glitches in episode 17 and then having to do that summary video in episode 18. We are back to normal. I'm not using that hard drive anymore for now. I gotta figure out what went wrong. But today we have an Xfinity race at IRP and an Xfinity race at Watkins Glen. So this should be a really good episode. These are both tracks that I do very well at. So let's go and qualify at IRP. Well, like I said, thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I truly mean that. And I felt so bad about this. But when you think about it, this is 3 months now I've been doing this, and that's really the first issue I've had. I've had a few minor issues with the editing software, but stuff that could be fixed. This was not repairable, so I thank you for dealing with it for a little while and returning to this series even after the not so great last couple of episodes. So we're going to head off to qualifying here. Should be a good run here. IRP we're usually pretty good at, barring any pit road issues, which can happen here. Got to get used to this game again. I'm getting in the habit of recording this all episodes of the week on one day. So, like, I think I did it last week Saturday, and now I'm doing this on Sunday. So I'm getting in the habit of doing that, and that usually means I haven't played this game for a week at a time, usually. But I think we should be fine here, and I think Watkins Glen will be another track we can do well at. We are a little tight, so I might make a wedge adjustment, but we are on the pole, one and done. I will make a slight wedge adjustment. And we will go back to the menu and then go to the race. You know the drill by now. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a stream instead of a video. It will be the Madden 18 release day stream. If you have any interest in that, I know this is a NASCAR video and that's football, but I do feel like that's going to be an entertaining video. I'll be going through the new long shot story mode in that video, so I'll get through as much as I can within like an hour time frame or so, and I'll be uploading that as well. But I do recommend you come by for the stream. I can interact with you, and I really enjoy interacting with people. I know I've had a couple people come by the streams, but not as many as I was hoping. But I've had fun interacting with the few people who have showed up, and I really would appreciate more people showing up to those. I usually will tell you well in advance when that's going to happen. I said it on the Saturday video, and I said it again on the stream that I'm going to be doing Tuesday stream for Madden 18, but off to Alan Bestwick.
Short track racing under the lights is as good as it gets, and that's what we have in store for us tonight here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. 43 NASCAR Busch Series drivers are set to take the green flag and get this event underway at IRP. The track here at Indianapolis always provides a great show for the fans, and we're sure tonight's race will be no different.
Alrighty, let's see where Clint Boyer is starting here. If that is who we're fighting in the championship. Clint Boyer starting 6th. So we got to keep that in mind, maybe help out the teammates to get some extra positions. But let's get started. I did loosen the car up after practice, but it's not really helping. I got really tight in that corner, and Yaley is now underneath me. I got into Miller a little bit. Let's see if I can make this outside line work here. I mean, it's not hurting us, but it's not really helping us. The outside does have a little more banking than the inside does, so maybe we can work that to our advantage. But it didn't work that time. I went a little too high. I went into that 3rd groove instead of the 2nd groove. Who is in this 135 car? He always seems to be doing well. Irwin? Irwin. Okay, I'm still tight into turn 1, so I'm going to have to lift off a little bit more than I would like. But we are a little tight still, so I might loosen up the car even more. Normally I'd be able to make those clean passes here, but we are a little tight. As I've said like 7 times in the last minute. I'm sorry, I have a habit of repeating things when I don't have anything else to talk about. But like I said earlier, thank you guys for bearing with me last couple days. Even the stream that I had on Sunday of NASCAR Heat Evolution got messed up, so it's been a trying week for me. Hopefully things are going back to normal. I blame most of it on my new hard drive, but some of it can be put on my internet as well. But let's see, we'll probably have to pit somewhere around halfway. I'll stay with you guys here. Whoever this guy is, he's getting underneath me here. I do see Hamilton in my mirror. So he's ahead of Clint Boyer. I don't see Clint Boyer in the mirror. Unfortunately, since I'm having to let off a lot here, I'm not really able to pull away. I'm just scared of moving up into the second groove and this guy taking advantage. But this guy, the 135 car, he's been doing really well lately. It seems like he's been up front more than I remember a fantasy car being up front besides John Hamilton. But John Hamilton is moving his way. He's in third right now. He might get underneath the 135 car here. Close. But I won't have to help him up. I might have to help Tony Raines up. Maybe get him ahead of Clint Boyer at least. While I was talking, the right front tire and now the right rear tire is wearing. John Hamilton, what are you... Okay. You got underneath me fair and square there. You must be faster than me, man. You've passed half the field and now you've passed me. Oh, but this guy I'm not going to be so nice to. I don't really want to be underneath considering my tight condition right now. Okay, that was a combo effect of me washing up and him coming down a little bit. But oh, that could have been bad. Alright, we are coming in, not this time, but next time by. To hopefully avoid some of the traffic on pit road. But man, we are tight. I'm really going to have to loosen the car up here. I would like to wait until these guys start coming off of pit road, this group that's on right now. But I'm going to come in this time and hopefully I can avoid some of these guys on pit road entry. Whoa. I think that's tire wear right there. I'm going to have to... Okay, this guy just decided to wreck me. Coming into pit road here. So, that's cool. I'm going to loosen up a lot. That guy just completely screwed up my pit road entry. Mainly by way of distracting me from concentrating, but still. Let's see how the pit crew does. And how that wedge adjustment does. That's one of the bigger wedge adjustments I've had to make in recent memory. So hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much. Oh no. Well, we lost 2 positions. I guess that's not that bad considering an entire wheel fell off of my car. But we are a lap down, so we can't have a caution right now. We need everything to play through, but it does look like the leader is on pit road. So we should get our lap back here. Car feels much better, but I'm just a little worried about it being too loose off of the corner. But we are now second, well technically second, behind Yaley once we get past everybody. I don't know where Hamilton will shake out, but Brandon Miller got out ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton must have had a terrible pit stop. But I did see Clint Boyer. He's up there. But Hamilton must have had a terrible pit stop, because he got passed by at least 4 or 5 cars. But I am going to go back and find Tony Raines here. Get him working up front here. Try to get him ahead of Clint Boyer here. That's another position for us in the points. This is what I was doing a lot of last episode at Old Spice. Was getting people ahead of Clint Boyer. Not really wrecking Clint Boyer, but just getting our teammates ahead of him. Because that's points in the bank for us, so that's important. Because there's Boyer right there. He is in 7th or 8th. Reigns' car feels really good. I don't know why my car feels so crappy. But we'll get Reigns up there a little ways. I don't know where Hamilton ended up. Wow, Hamilton fell way back there. I'm going to have to go back and help him here. Actually, I'm going to do that now because this might take some effort. What happened, John? That was a bad pit stop. A really bad pit stop. I thought my pit stop was bad. I think our team needs to upgrade the pit crews. But let's try to get him up over by Boyer here. Even though Hamilton is up there in the points here. Well, no, he's not. That's the truck series I'm thinking about. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Shane Meal. But there's Boyer right there. He's fallen back to 9th. We'll get past him. Preferably this lap so I can get back to my car. We'll get past him, we'll get past the guy in front of him, and that should be enough. Because this guy's, Hamilton's fast. So we will take control in the straightaway here. Right now. Didn't want to mess up the corner there for him. Okay, our car is feeling much better now. I never really got much of a chance to test our car after it came off of pit road. White flag is out. Hopefully our teammates can hold position and stay ahead of Clint Boyer. That's the goal right now. But we win at IRP. We pull off the sweep of the IRP races, right? We won the IRP race, right? Where's my notes? I don't know. I can't find my notes right now, but we won it. The truck race, right? At least we were leading and before something stupid happened. I can't remember though. Overall, good day. Oh, I forgot to check the results. But we're going to head off to Watkins Glen now. That should be another good track for us. Usually the road courses seem to do well. Let's see what this phone call is about. I've been given a raise. More money, the better. Oh, I mean, I don't know how lofty of a goal this is, but maybe we can afford to buy an Xfinity team next year. That might be a little too lofty of a goal, but I for sure want to get a truck team after this year. But I don't know if an Xfinity team, it might be too far out of the realm of possibility there, but we'll see. We have 11 wins in this series now, so if we don't win this championship after winning 11 races, then something's wrong. Even with us missing one race, maybe 2 races, that's a lot of wins. I don't know how many races there are. I know we had some bad races at the beginning of the season. But, alright, let's see where Boyer's 5th. So I was hoping this road course might throw him for a loop and maybe we can keep gaining a little bit more. But we will see how this goes. I've said this in my NASCAR Heat Evolution videos, but Watkins Glen is by far my favorite road course and the road course that I am best at in these games. I've also said this in NASCAR Heat Evolution that I am terrified for NASCAR Heat 2 with Road America and Mid-Ohio and Mosport. That's going to be terrifying for me because I've never raced those tracks. I've never raced those tracks, and I really hope that I'm not thrown into the fire right away with those in that career mode. I might have to practice that before I do them in the career mode. But obviously my focus in NASCAR Heat 2 is going to be the career mode, because that looks like it could take a while. It could take a while, so we'll see. Let's see how we do here in qualifying. We don't have the runoff area here, it's still grass. But we fell to dead last there. The game assists are kind of hurting me here. But hopefully we can gain some time here in the S's. But maybe we won't be so good here with this car, I don't know. This would be a corner that you would think we could gain some time on. You would think. Again, no runoff area. That's still grass back in 2005. Well, I mean, we're probably not going to qualify too well, but hopefully we can race well. Lap 1, we are 10th. I'd like to be on the inside lane for this first corner here. That was even worse there. I think I got into the sand. And that might dig us in too deep here on this lap. Because that was a mistake on my part. I tried letting up a little bit more myself so that the assist wouldn't have to kick in. But it did nonetheless, so let's see how this lap does, but I might abandon it if we're nowhere close. Oh my, yep. That's not going to be any better, so we're just going to let that be, and we'll head off to the race. Now, if I recall correctly, we're going to have to skip Truck Series qualifying. I hope it's a track that I can pass that easily, because otherwise we might be in some trouble in that race. What race are we skipping qualifying for? Oh dear Lord. Out of all the tracks that we had to skip qualifying for, it has to be Dodge Raceway. Of course. But we don't have a choice. Xfinity Championship's more important to us at this point. And did the game just freeze? Nope, okay. It seemed like it was frozen there for a little longer than usual. I've had that a couple times, but I've been able to fix it without the episode being messed up. But we'll turn it over to Alan Bestwick. Man, I miss that guy.
It's one of the newest stops for the NASCAR Busch Series, but this is more like visiting an old friend, or for some drivers, running into the schoolyard bully, a multi-turn road course where you must keep your mind and your car on the track. Not a lot of road racing experience in this series, so this could be quite an adventure. Today, EA Sports welcomes you to New York State and the road course at Watkins Glen.
For some drivers, this is like running into the schoolyard bully. Oh, that... I love that analogy. It isn't anymore, but back in these days, it was terrible. Oh, can I get to the inside? Can I get to the inside? No, I can't. Oh, we're 4 wide here. Excellent, Boyer. I wish I could have messed you up a little bit more there, but I'm not going to be that guy. I still feel bad about all the people I screwed over in NASCAR Heat Evolution trying to win that championship. So we'll even draft with you a little bit, Boyer. How nice is that? Even though road courses drafting doesn't really help too much. Oh, Shane Meal basically wiped out the field there. I wish I could have seen that play out a little bit, but he basically wiped out the field and we're in first place now. Let's see if we can hold it. That's gonna be a good question here. So I hope you guys are all staying safe with the solar eclipse. In Michigan, we're gonna be able to see it a little bit. Obviously, we're not gonna see the full eclipse because we're nowhere near that line, but we'll be getting it starting around noonish. So I hope you guys are all staying safe, wearing your eclipse goggles, keeping the pets inside. That's a big thing. I read, you know, it's kind of an afterthought. I mean, I hate to say that about pets, but pets have eyes too, and make sure that they're inside and that they don't look at the eclipse. It's just as important as a human. So make sure you're keeping the pets inside, closing the blinds so that they can't see what's happening outside. But make sure you guys are staying safe out there. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So if you have your eclipse glasses, take full advantage of them. If you don't, make sure you're being safe. Maybe take some videos on your phone or whatnot. Make sure you're staying safe. Don't look at it. But it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Maybe twice in a lifetime. So definitely something to look forward to. So make sure, I hope you guys are staying safe. I'm sure by the time this video goes up, the eclipse is already happening in most places. But let's see, we're gonna pit lap 4 going into 5, and I can pretty much guarantee that's when most of the rest of the field is gonna do it as well. Usually at the road courses, the pit strategy is pretty slim to none. But I mean, we're staying ahead of Shane Meal, but we're not pulling away. And I would anticipate him getting a good run here, because the assists really like to kill the bus stop, which in NASCAR Heat Evolution is my best corner. So, but this game is opposite of NASCAR Heat Evolution in so many ways. So many ways. So we are coming in next time by. I'm interested to see if anybody's coming in this time. But I have not seen any fuel alarms yet, so I don't know. Yeah, looks like actually a majority of the field came in that time. So we will be coming in this time by. Hopefully everybody is cycled out by that time. But we're not pulling away at all. Shane Meal is staying right with us. That's understandable, especially with the assist on. I can't really do much here. Halfway on fuel now, so we won't make it. Do I dare do 2 tires? I haven't seen any tire things going on. I might do 2 tires because we don't need a full load of gas. We need like, we might as well do 4 tires, keep it interesting. But let's try not to screw up this pit road entry here. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, we'll just do 4 tires, not gonna risk it. And we will see how the pit crew does. See if they can recover from the issues we had last race. Man, this is a slow pit road. Or it feels really slow anyway. I think we're pretty much the only guy that came in this time by. Which is fine. It's a clean entry and a clean exit. I'm perfectly okay with that. Oh no, he fell down. Oh no. That's bad. Does he have a concussion? It looked like he was holding his head. Is this game so real that our pit crew can get a concussion from falling down? Is this game that real? Because he was holding his head in pain after that. Alright, we are ahead of everybody that pitted before us. That's a good sign. Now we just gotta see how the rest of the cycle shakes out. But Shane Neal hasn't pitted yet, and a few other guys haven't pitted yet as well. Actually, it seems like more people didn't pit than I thought. Or it was just a big mess and people are behind the pace now. I don't know. But Shane Neal still didn't pit, so he must be banking on a caution. Even though that's not really going to help because nobody's a lap down. Excuse me there. Didn't really have enough time to mute the microphone there.
Yikes. Careful, buddy.
Oh, that was a bad corner. But we are miles ahead of everybody else who's pitted already. But we still got, let's see how many people. We still got 19 cars that haven't pitted yet, so still got a ways to go, but we are a ways ahead of everybody else who has pitted already. But I love Watkins Glen. I would enjoy coming and watching the race at Watkins Glen. That would be one of the... Alright, Kuchik just said most of the guys are coming on into the pits this time. But Watkins Glen would be a cool track to go and see. I've never been to a road course, so I don't know what that atmosphere would be like. I'd probably end up being in the camper lot. That seems like more fun than anything. But that's definitely on the list of things I'd like to see that are at least close. Like, I would love to go and see Sonoma, wine country. That seems like a really good place to go visit. But it's in California, and I'm in Michigan. So, I mean, that's a ways away from any possibility of going there. But places like Charlotte, like Bristol, like Eldora, maybe Mid-Ohio, that's a pretty close track. That'd be something I'd like to see. But we are in the lead. We have a 4.5 second gap. So I'm going to cut out here, and I'll see you guys when we're solidifying our win. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm going to go and help some people.
Roger that. We'll take care of it, bud.
I have changed my mind. So we'll get Tony Raines up here, since he's doing well on the points. I'd like to see him get a top 5 in the points.
You're all clear.
So we'll get underneath Miller here.
Left side. All clear, bud.
So he's 8th. Where's Hamilton? He's farther back. Okay. So we'll get Raines up to maybe top 5-ish. At least past Clint Boyer. That's the main goal of all of this. This is why you have teammates, to get ahead of people you need to get ahead of. Kyle Busch hasn't had a good day. He's got a lot of damage. So let's get ahead of Boyer. And then go back and at least get Hamilton a few positions. I don't think I'll have enough time to get him any further. Then again, I really don't need to be with my car for the win. I mean, I don't think that would be that bad if I finish in John Hamilton's car. Let's get you one more position here, Bobby. Or not Bobby. We need to pass Bobby. Well, let's get him one more position here, probably in the bus stop.
Going on your right. The 19 car is coming up behind you. Left side. Clear all
Alright.
out.
We will go back to Hamilton now. Get him a few positions. Oh!
Left side, left side.
That happened before I got there. Just for the record,
He's still there.
happened before I got there.
You passed another.
Just to solidify that. Yeah, I'm going to finish the race as Hamilton, see how many positions we can grab with him, since my car is pretty much, barring any incident, going to win this race. So, I'm fine with finishing this out as Hamilton, getting as many positions as we can. Maybe getting past Boyer, that would be fabulous. But we have created quite a gap in front of these two cars, so we'll have to see how we can do with that. It does seem like Hamilton is better with in these big braking corners. than my car is. But I don't know. That might just be my head messing with me here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up to these guys. But I will give it my best effort here. Just like I always do. I always give my best effort. Right, guys? Oh, we could have a legit chance at these guys in the last couple corners. Might get underneath bush here. Oh, I ran into him, though. That's not what I wanted to do. But these guys are all washing up the track here. Let's see. This is a left-hander, but I might be able to get past Labani before the left-hander here. Beautiful. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, I didn't mean to run into him. Sorry, Tony. Alright, us and Reigns are gonna have a battle to the line, but Reigns is gonna be able to... Oh, that was close. But I do think Reigns beat me out there for the top 5. Yep, 4/100ths of a second. We win easily. Clint Boyer finishes 8th, so that's some more points on our side. So let's head off to victory lane and celebrate. Wow. Well, we weren't anywhere near anybody, so I guess that neutral is understandable, but that's like the first time I've ever seen neutral on the... That was where the villain or the ally status would be. Or the villain or hero status, that's what it would be. So, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Let's check out what we're doing next episode. We're going to have the last to first challenge at Dodge Raceway in Michigan. Well, that'll be in the next episode. Let's check out the standings. Should be a lot better than where it is now. Sorry, I just had to swat a bug. My basement's full of bugs. I need to get my zapper out. I have one of those electric fly swatters, and those things are so cool. But I sometimes forget where it is. Okay, we have a over 100-point lead on Clint Boyer now. That is excellent. That is excellent. That is exactly what we need. Truck Series, we actually have a bigger lead in the Xfinity Series now than the Truck Series. So that's outstanding. But Truck Series, we have a 109-point lead. We have a 119-point lead in the Xfinity Series. So that is excellent. Jimmy Johnson's leading the Cup Series, but they have not gotten to the chase yet. Dale Jarrett's in the 10th spot right now. Kurt Busch is pretty close. But yeah, that's really good. We definitely... Small gains, obviously. Clint Boyer finished 8th, and he must have finished like 5th or something in the other race. So, small gains, but we are getting there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.